chief observer, and that's the avatar in which I'm standing before you now. Everybody here will agree that you need a very good sense of humor to survive in research, right? Yes? Yeah. And the fact is that the more things go wrong, and things go wrong all the time, the more you laugh. And that's our survival skill. And I feel there's a direct proportionate relationship between the things going wrong and us laughing. So if you can see, I have a huge body of cartoons. So you know the extent to which things have probably gone wrong with me. But the thing is that, in terms of our industry, this is what we think the inciting process is really going to be, right? A neat little of data, you lying under the tree and, insights dropping on you. You don't have to do very much. I'm sorry to say that that's not the reality. This is the reality, right? It's a data forest out there and everything that can go wrong. Are you sure there are insights in there? Is the first thing that we all think about. So how do we navigate this? How do we work, right? We work with enthusiastic teams. So what is our enthusiastic team? Hey guys, we have a new assignment on sewage pipes. Who's free? I am busy till next year. My schedules are full. I have 5 projects running. I am brain dead. I have a migraine. Things change a bit. So I guess no time for the Goa tourism project either. Oh, I found a slot. I can take another project. I'm super efficient. My brain just cleared. My migraines vanished. So the sad truth is that people who manufacture sewage pipes get a lesser quality of research and enthusiasm compared to those who are on Goa tourism projects or ice cream or things like that. Yes? So the other thing that we do is we have a lot of fruitful conversations. So what is our fruitful conversations? We need to unpeel our problems layer by layer. Slice it, dice it, squeeze out our data. Uncover the seeds, get to the core. And then, why have you stopped eating fruit? I wish I knew. And behind the face, we use a lot of technology. We now know that, the human face is up for our analysis, and we have decoded it. We know exactly what it means. So, we have our face reading technologies. Please sit and watch some ads. Cool. Later, now for facial analysis. Ad 1, confused. Ad 2, upset. Ad 3, delighted. Things are very clear. She loved ad 3. Let's run it. This tech is amazing. All the ads were bizarre. Yeah, I had trouble keeping a straight face. Ad 3 was the worst, was the weirdest. I burst out laughing. I wonder. And how qual and quant integrate? We have this wonderful symbiotic relationship between qualitative and quantitative. So let's go behind the scenes to see how that happens. Data, some petals. Let's put it to our quantitative friends. Quantitative analysis, petals, n equals 7. 1 to 2 inch 2, 3 to 4 inch 3, greater than 4 inch 2. Sample size insufficient. We need at least 30 petals for meaningful analysis. Now let's toss this problem to our qualitative side. The petals imply the full flower, nourished by sunlight, visited by a bee, destroyed by whether wild or haps a ruthless child, or wrenched from a garland by an unwilling bride. This is also called creative leap, hypothesis building. It goes under many names. So then what happens? How do we integrate? Integrated findings after bloodshed and many derisive comments. This may be a flower, but more data required for conclusive output. That's how we do it. Coming to our respondents. This is the strange thing about respondents. Man on social media, love, hate, like my violent and loud opinion. Man on a survey, don't know, can't say. What happens? Is it because what we see, so there are humans, but we researchers see consumers. And this is what we see. We see data points. We see my geography, my consort, whatever, cohort, whatever. And that may be the reason why we do this. She's still breathing. Let's show her one more concept. Okay. Client log and hum log. Let's see what happens here. Last time at the MRSI, I presented this client archetypes, and I had a lot of people coming to me and saying, which client archetype am I? Tell me right now. And I tried to escape, but some of them pinned me down. Data glutton. That's super. Can we have extra analysis? There was some. Escape artist. Give us the summary and I'll read the full report later, preferably at night to cure my insomnia. The flighty. Give me all the answers in 5 minutes. I have a flight to catch. Super client. This is my favorite. Slide 112 contradicts point 2 on slide 26. The gourmet. Can we articulate this better? Can you change the font? Can you change the template? Can you change everything? And why don't you dress a bit better? Finally, the grateful, which we have very few of, we'd like more of. That's so cool to know consumers actually know my brand. So what are the researcher archetypes? Let's see if there are a few. Data man, there are no humans, there are only numbers. God is in the data. Sculptor, what shape is the data taking? Whatever shape I choose. Storyteller, once upon a consumer. The client asks, is this story a tad fanciful? Who cares? I love it. Table maker. Next, churning out the tables. Guru, ignore my words at your peril, right? But the last type is probably something that all of us will associate with. The poor drowning researcher. And then there is a strange breed. Actually, this creature I have never encountered, but I've only spoken on the phone to. It's called procurement, right? So I've never seen this creature with my eyes. I've only heard his voice saying, aapka price is too high. The next, all your competitors are half your price. Do something about it. Despite that, we're coming to you, but it's all right. This is how I visualize this man. Okay, he has got a calculator for a brain, a stone for a heart. He has bargaining chips which he eats, and he has special squeezer hands, and he has a sign that says, every man has his price. And he has music which says, what a wonderful world. And that's what this man, I've never seen him with my own eyes, but this is how I visualize the guy. Okay, and our output, I'm sorry, the fonts have gone, it was a different font, but I'm really sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, I've heard everyone saying that we do data dumps. We give too much data and then the client is swimming in data. What do they do? And I'd like to tell you that this has a historical perspective. It has a deep mythological origin. Okay, I want you to think Ramayana. I want you to think Hanuman and Ram. When Lakshman was hurt and Hanuman had to go to the Sanjeevani mountain to find the solution. And this is what Hanuman came back with. He came back with a data dump. He said, I figured if I brought you the whole mountain, your solution will be in there somewhere. Has anybody thought of what Ram's state was in that position? Right? So with this kind of example, obviously, this is what we do. This is what we've been taught by our culture. So that's what we would do. So finally, coming to our work life, I don't want to use the word balance because it's an extreme statement in our lives. There's no such thing. This is all the running I have done. Okay? This is the only exercise we get. And then, it impacts us. It makes us forgetful. We don't know what we've done. I've put my phone on charge. I put my iPad on charge now. I put my laptop also on charge. I'm just wondering, what have I forgotten to charge? There's something I've forgotten to charge. And it's this, Mom, am I getting any dinner tonight? Okay, and Happiness, why we are never happy. We have a lot of people here who spend 20, 30 years in research. We are delicately referred to as silvers, right? Okay, why we are never happy. The top right quadrant is what we always wanted. That blue, beautiful spot of what I want and what I get. Unfortunately, a lot of us are sitting there wondering, is this what I really wanted? Right? And moving forward, if we want to go on holidays, but you can send a researcher on a holiday. You can take a researcher out of a research office. You can't take research out of the researcher. And this is what happens to us. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much.